Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboy Sports Report. I hope to get more subscribers as I go along on this long, treacherous journey called a YouTube channel. I know it takes some people years to build it up to where they can get enough subscribers and watch hours to make it a monetary channel. That's my goal. My dream is to get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, to be able to make it a monetary channel, like a little side business, talking and discussing a passion of mine. And in the off season, I will have NFL players on this channel, and I have access to a studio. That's where I will have them at. So it's the Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas. All I want for Christmas is a Green Bay loss. That's all I want. Cleveland has a good running game. Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb are healthy. Green Bay has allowed 28 plus the last 4 games. Minnesota was 34. The Rams 28. They allowed 30 to the Bears. The Bears, who are allergic to scoring, they allowed 30 to the Bears and 30 to the backup Ravens, who, oh my Lord, if the Ravens could have dropped Green Bay last week, that would have been the perfect Sunday. The perfect Sunday, having Arizona, Tampa, and Green Bay lose while we win. That would have been the perfect Sunday. But the missed 2-point conversion and the failed onside kick, even if they'd have got the onside kick with Justin Tucker as their kicker, I would have felt really good about them winning that game. But they failed the 2-point conversion, didn't get the onside kick. So now we have 3 weeks, 3 chances for Green Bay to lose. Cleveland, Minnesota, and then week 18, the Lions, which you never know. You saw Detroit come to life against Arizona. Doubt that will happen against Green Bay. Cleveland and Minnesota have a decent shot at dropping them. Minnesota beat them 4 weeks ago. They handily beat the Rams as the Rams were in a 3-game losing streak. They handily beat the Bears. They were down in the first half, but in the second half they dominated, pulled away. And last week, almost lost to the Ravens, who 2 out of 3 weeks lost because the 2-point conversion failed. Lost against Pittsburgh doing that. Lost against Packers doing that. Damn it. Pisses me off. Well, we got Washington Sunday night, who will be limping in after playing Tuesday, after having their last 2 games being physically dominated and pounded by us and the Eagles. The Eagles threw Washington around on Tuesday, just physically beat them up. Fletcher Cox looked like the 25-year-old Fletcher Cox on Tuesday. They had 2 early turnovers. Washington went up 10-zip. After that, Philadelphia just took it over. 27 unanswered points. That was your game, 27-10. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. They ran the ball at will. Miles Sanders was back, had a 100-yard game. They ran for almost 200 yards. Now Zeke and Pollard are getting more healthy by the week. Connor Williams will have his second game back at left guard. Now Washington will have Montez Sweat this time around. They did not have him last time we played, 2 weeks ago. He is a very fast guy around the edge. On Madden, I think his speed is like a 93, something nuts. Close to Micah Parsons' speed. So we'll need Terrence Steele or Ty Nsekhe to really hold that down, because they're going to have Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat attack the left side of our offensive line. But if we can run the ball effectively, we had 125 against the Giants, 2 injured running backs. Connor Williams, after a few weeks, finally inserted back into left guard. So between the two, them getting 125 yards was progress. Pollard had 73 to Zeke's 57 or whatnot, or whatever adds up to 125. It was something similar to that. And the carries combined, and the yardage was about 5 yards a carry. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sunday night we run the ball for a buck 75, 50 more yards than we had against the Giants. Being that Washington's just going to be tired coming to the game, they're going to be beat up. I know they have a very good front four, but they're just going to be tired. And the way to do that is step on their throat early, score fast, strike fast, get up 10 points, 14 points quickly if you can, and they'll quit. I mean, their soul is basically draining as we speak. And if we just punch them in the mouth in the first half of the first quarter, they'll mentally just check out, basically, and give us a chance to get our running game going again as we got 3 games left. Get Dak a chance to distribute the ball, have a good passing attack, a balanced offensive attack. I think our offense will score 4 or 5 touchdowns this game against Washington Sunday night. And I believe Zerline will make all his extra points. There's no wind in AT&T Stadium. That's 30 miles an hour. So I know he's been a little shady on those, but I think he'll make them all. I would like to say we score 5 offensive touchdowns, but 4, I would take 4. 4 and 2 field goals. So I would say 34 and we allow 10 maximum. So 34-10 is my prediction for the game. My defensive prediction is the same as it was the last time. Except I'm going to go, I'm going to stick to 6 sacks. 6 sacks, 4 takeaways. My defense prediction from 2 weeks ago is the same this week. 6 sacks, 4 takeaways. Our defense is going to continue to ascend and ascend and ascend the final 3 weeks of the season, going into the playoffs at a boil. They will be at a boiling point come playoff time. Malik Hooker and Jordan Lewis will be on the COVID list, which is all right because, we have safety depth. And we will get to see Kelvin Joseph, see what he's got to offer. I guess he'll be playing slot corner this game. I believe he's more of an outside guy, but a true good corner can play anywhere. So Kelvin Joseph will be the slot corner. I'm excited to see him play because he hasn't really played all season except special teams. I don't know why they haven't given him more playing time to see what they have in him. The only way you grow in this league is to play. Trayvon Diggs played his whole rookie season. Therefore, in Season 2, he had a full second off season. Season 2, after having a rookie season, getting thrown into the fire, now he's the freaking man. 10 interceptions, and he's becoming a shutdown corner before our eyes. He is starting to follow the team's number 1 receiver. He followed Terry McLaurin against Washington for the first time, I think, all season. Followed him. Terry McLaurin had 0 catches against the Giants. He followed Kenny Galladay the whole game. Didn't allow 1 completion to Kenny Galladay. The only 1 catch Galladay did get was when Anthony Brown was covering him. And he shouldn't have caught the ball. KZ was the safety that was supposed to be helping over the top. He's a horrible free safety. I don't know if Donovan Wilson will be in for this game. So with Hooker out, that means KZ will play more. He's just a liability. DeMonte KZ is... Sometimes he can be in the right position at the right time, but he takes the worst angles, and he's just not a good he's just not a good safety at all. But Curse, Hooker, and Wilson are 3 very good safeties. Right now, Curse would be the top, and I guess Hooker and Wilson would be, pretty much tied for second best. Tyron Smith will be out, of course. We activated Josh Ball off the injury reserve list, our rookie offensive tackle that we drafted. We have had high hopes for him. I think this is going to be a redshirt year for him. I don't know why we activated him off the IR, if that's the case, but we did. I personally would rather have them draft a guard or center at that pick because we're good at tackle. We have two good tackles in Terrence Steele and Lyle Collins that play the right side. Steele is very good at the right side, and we have a great tackle that plays left side. We need a really good center to insert. If we had a really good center to insert, our offensive line would really be good. I think Tyler Biadasz, bless his heart, doing the best he can. But if we had a really good center, our offensive line would completely be different. I wouldn't mind getting a free agent if we don't get one in the draft next year. Like Arizona went out and got Rodney Hudson. Guy's like 32. He's getting older, but he's good. He's a veteran. A solid center would be nice. I mean, it's Biadasz's second season playing full time, and he hasn't really progressed as we'd hoped. Don't we miss Travis Frederick? Imagine if we had 72 in that middle still. But it's all right. He is okay for now. He'll do the job for now. And Blake Jarwin should be ready next week for Arizona. And that's going to be our measuring stick game. Arizona, even though they're kind of descending, I believe the Colts are going to give them a whooping tomorrow, Christmas, after the Packers lose. It'll be Indy and Arizona, and Indianapolis is damn good. They're a very good football team, and I think they're going to give the Cardinals a spanking. Give them a 3-game losing streak, and Arizona's going to be limping into AT&T Stadium without DeAndre Hopkins, and I think we're going to dominate that game also. But after we do, they're going to say, well, the Cardinals aren't what they were earlier in the season. They didn't have D-Hop. They're going to move the goalposts on us like they always do. J.J. Watt's been out, all this crap. Whatever. We're going to win out. All we need is Green Bay to lose one game. We'll get the number 1 seed. If not, if that does not happen, we beat Arizona and say Tampa wins out, we'll drop to the 3 seed because Arizona will have 5 or more losses. Green Bay will have 3. Us and Tampa will have 4. They have the head-to-head, so we'll drop to 3. Unless the Rams can win out. They barely escaped Seattle. Very happy about that. Scared me for a minute there when it was 3-3 at halftime, and Seattle went up 10-3 in the third quarter. Rams have Minnesota, Baltimore, and 49ers. That is a gauntlet of a last 3-game schedule. I believe they can win all 3. I'm not sure they will. They just don't look dominating to me. They barely escaped Seattle, like I said, and Seattle is not a very good team. Jamal Adams out for the season, the best defender. But if they can miraculously do that and finish out 13-4, they will win the NFC West, and then it'll be a 3-way tie between us, Tampa, and the Rams, and we will be the 2 seed. If we don't get the 1 seed, I would much rather have the 2 seed. The 3 seed, that is what it is. But the 2 seed, you're guaranteed 2 home playoff games. It's just like the 2 seed's always been. If you're the number 2 seed in the second round of the playoffs, you'll have a home game. So that's the one good thing about the 2 seed, even though the rule change. Only 1 team gets a bye. The 2 seed does get 2 home field advantage games, barring they win the first one, which they should because they'll be playing the 7th seed, the team that barely skates in by the skin of their teeth. But yeah, look for a dominant performance this Sunday night. Should be a fun game. Look for the offense to start to get back on track. 1 of 3 games. And I think we will look better offensively every game from here on out. We'll look better Sunday night. Then we'll look better against Arizona. And then to finish it out at Philly, we'll really put it together and put up a 40-burger probably. I think we put up a 30 burger against Washington. Not a 40 burger yet. We might though. We might. Who's not to say that we just don't come out guns blazing? Because like Troy Aikman said this week, that he's been a part of offenses that have been in slumps, that had a lot of talent but weren't putting it together, and just like that, everything started to click, which I believe this offense can make happen. And with the defense that we have now, even Jerry Jones said this defense looks better than the 92 and 93 defense. Not the 95 defense, because that defense had Prime on it. Prime time, Charles Haley, Darren Woodson, Leon Lett. That was a star-studded defense, boy, in 95. Probably one of the historical best, but it's not regarded as such. And, guys, make up a name for this defense. Some are saying Legion of Doom, since it's Dan Quinn's second dominant defense that he has created. Legion of Doom. You want to bring back the old Doomsday defense name, but maybe tweak it a little bit. The Hot Boys played out. That was 2018. Pin comment for this video. Pick a name for this defense, because I think going down the stretch into the playoffs, it's going to make its mark in history. It's really damn good, and it's going to keep getting better and better as Neville Gallimore gets his feet under him. Tank gets his feet under him more. They're just going to get better and better. OC and company, God, the depth is just unbelievable. And we got 11 from heaven, Micah Parsons as our catalyst. And we have a shutdown corner. He's becoming a shutdown corner in front of our eyes. And Anthony Brown's playing solid. And he knows when the postseason starts, they're not going to be throwing to Trayvon. They're going to be throwing a lot of balls at him. So he's going to be ready. Anthony Brown's going to be ready. And I believe that they got him practicing with tennis balls in his hand. So during practice, he cannot grab a receiver. It's a good idea. Practice with tennis balls in your hand. So whenever you're guarding a receiver, you cannot grab their jersey or anything like that. And then when the ball's coming, turn your damn head around, just like Micah did against a $70 million receiver in Galladay when he picked up that Anthony Brown pick and took Galladay down the sideline. Thanksgiving, if Anthony Brown just turns his damn head, we get the ball back and most likely win that game, but that's ancient history. So, that's that for this episode of Charles in Charge Cowboy Sports Report. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you like my comments, my content, my analysis, whatnot, please do. It's very important to me. Every subscriber counts. If you watch this video and like it, please do press that red button that says subscribe and press the like button, because apparently the more likes the video gets, the YouTube algorithm pushes it forward more up towards the top. So please do that. Go Cowboys. I have not figured out a exit line yet. Like Law Nation always says, that is my time, and I thank you for yours. And remember, you are listening to nothing but the best. Mark Holmes always says, hey, guys and gals, thank you for subscribing, watching, because, you know, without you, this literally does not work. He's got that one. Everybody's got their own deal. I've got to come up with my signature exit line or entry line. So I'll figure that out soon enough. But that's that. Christmas Eve. Hopefully tomorrow will be a Merry Christmas and I get my Christmas wish. A Packers loss. Cowboy Nation. Everybody be watching that game. Browns at Green Bay. Hopefully Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt can run up and down that damn field and just knock them in the teeth. And Myles Garrett can come around that edge and just make Aaron Rodgers' day long, real long, and force him into a few turnovers. Maybe one of them a Denzel Ward pick 6, because that brother got speed. That cornerback is not bad. But that's that for tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will catch y'all Sunday or Monday. But other than that, y'all have a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for tuning in. Charles in Charge is out.